Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mike Bass, and today I'll be reacting to Geoff Castellucci's latest release, The Last Goodbye. I believe this is the fourth installment he's done of these Hobbit type songs. I've never heard this one either, so without further delay, let's just dive into it and see what Geoff's got for us with The Last Goodbye.
I saw the light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sigh as the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers. I will say this last goodbye.
Very breathy. We're getting these very low chest notes with so much breath coming through. It's almost like he's on the verge of a growl as he's singing these. So much breath coming through on these early notes.
Lakes cover my fallen brothers. I will say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away. Over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea.
Okay, so I love the atmosphere he's creating here. So yeah, there's he's gone he's stayed pretty low in his voice. He's gone up to sort of midpoint, I would say, like around here sort of area, and then straight back down again most of the time. He sort of fried into the start of this little section. Where did that happen? That's the road starts with a little fry up there.
Is now calling.
What's that I'm hearing? Is that like a guitar? Dum, 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 dum. You can hear, like, it sounds like strings being plucked.
Must away. Over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. Under cloud, beneath the stars, over snow on winter's morn, I turn at last to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell.
First time we've had such prominent harmonies coming together. That we've had, like, in the background that sort of like ooze from about 3 or 4 different Geoffs, but that's the first time front and center we've had harmonic vocals there.
Came all this way, but now comes the day.
So many octaves being covered there. You've got him still on that low, here comes the day, and then you've got like, there comes the day.
To bid you farewell. Many
That was interesting. Yeah, so I thought we were going to get a high voiced solo from Geoff, but he kept it with high harmonies, still keeping a low one in there as well.
So ends this day. The road is now calling.
He has that little bit where they all cut off and then it just leaves that. And the night. That's nice. That's what's he doing? That is a growl, I think, isn't it? Right at the very bottom there, it sounds like he's doing a. Sounds like he's doing something like that.
And under a tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. To these memories I will go. With your blessing I will go. To turn and rest, to pass, that lead home. And know where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. I bid you all.
Okay. Yeah, that section was amazing. I love the fact that the light started shining on them as well. And then obviously, as we pan out to the four of them, we get the light is very prominent in this one. So it's like the last goodbye. So this is them basically saying goodbye. I don't know whether that means they're going to die or not in battle, maybe. I don't really get the story of the song, but obviously the light, if that is the case, is like, you know, heaven's light sort of thing shining on them at this point. I assume that's the case.
Takes me, I cannot tell.
The background is so interesting. So the percussion's picked up. You got that happening thing, but then you've got this really heavy sound, and it's like it's got like static involved in it as well. It's like that sort of sound, and it sounds, I don't know what that is. It's almost like you being hit by a giant boulder. That's the only way I can describe it.
I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you
And then they all cut out and have Geoff doing that super low, airy bass again. It's almost, it's so close to a growl. That one isn't a growl. That is just a low chest with a lot of air.
I bid you all a very fond farewell.
Hey y'all, Geoff here. Thanks for watching and subscribing. You're the best. If you'd like to join the names scrolling across your screen right now, get a look behind the scenes, early access to videos and music, and much, much more, head on over to Patreon and sign up for free today. Special thanks goes out to Huldra Draco, Blue Raven, Carl and Melanie Thomas, Jazzy UK, Debs Badger, Diane Holland, Jordy S., Juliana Livingston, Lori Templeman, Maria Almeida, Patricia Schumann, Rev Jesse, Sarah O, Tema Crumpley, and Asa and Brune Leichenstahl. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Interesting. It might just be a very dodgy sounding piano. I thought it might be plucked strings at first, but now I'm sort of thinking, is it just a really dodgy sounding piano? I don't know what's making most of the background sounds, but there's a lot of things happening. But that was really, really good. Perfect for what he wanted it to be. So you knew wasn't going to have much crazy things happening in this song. A song called "The Last Goodbye," that's like a more of a ballad type thing, is gonna be literally that. It's just gonna be a song that's sung well and kept very quite basic. I mean, there was moments where obviously the harmonies came in a lot more and the backing instruments took over. Obviously, he had to pick it up eventually, but then all that cuts off, and then you just get this great ending, basically, of him just saying "last goodbye." On farewell there, right at the end. Farewell. And then obviously there's one a lot lower, the main Geoff going that rumbly, airy bass of his. And then at the end we get to see the outro, Geoff, and all the hard work that went into the production side of things with the lighting and everything. We saw him messing with the lights, trying to get them right. The lights were a big part of this. I like the blue feel to it, everything being blue, and then the lights being a bit darker at first, and then picking up towards the end. And then I think he ended up at going darker again, didn't he? Yeah. So there, so you see the difference between that and then this bit. So there, bit darker, much lighter. So they had that moment where it's brightened up, and then finally ended it darker again on that farewell for the end of the song. Nice touch. Geoff knows what he's doing. It was a well thought out and well produced song, and obviously Geoff's vocals, I mean, need we say more? Super low bass. Yeah, if he is putting his makeup and styling his hair and everything like that. He said on one of them, I think it was I See Fire, at the end of that, I think it was, that he mentioned that there's so much makeup or something like that. I can't remember what he said now. But yeah, a lot goes into this. Is this the last one he's going to do now? Is that why it's called The Last Goodbye? Is this the last of the Hobbit saga songs? I'm not sure how many there is or not, but either way, if it is, then he's rounded it off very, very nicely indeed. Not as spectacular, should we say, as the other three songs, but it wasn't meant to be. This is more meant to be like that sort of ballad, and it takes you on a journey type song, and it did just that. Literally took you on a journey, and it was amazing as always. Didn't expect anything less from Geoff. As always, I will link the original video in the description. Show Geoff some love. He's amazing at what he does. Feel free to like and subscribe to the original video and his channel. And feel free to give me a like and subscribe if you like. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.